All right, guys, I have all three of the Islander NorthPorts with me. Big thanks to my buddy Greg for sending these in. He had the ability to just swipe up all three of them, and he enjoyed them for a while. Now he sent them in, and we get to check them out here on the channel. So thanks, Greg, for doing that. From what I understand, if my information is correct, is Islander watches is not going to make any more of these. So when their inventory runs out, that's it. I think that's the case. Could be wrong. If you know otherwise, chime in, but pretty sure I'm right on that one. Currently on their website, I'll put a link in the description, these are $429 on sale. So, and I don't know how many are left of each of these, but I feel like people are kind of sleeping on these. These are very cool looking watches and they're very solid. The crown action, nice pop to them. Nice pop and very nice winding. Has the Miyota 9015 date 4 hertz movement in it. And then the case and everything in the bezel is SKX compliant, meaning that if you wanted to further mod it or swap things out, you could definitely do that with mod components sourced from wherever you want to do it from. So, as well as I believe the bracelets also are for the SKX. I could be wrong on that. But I know the bezel inserts are for sure because it says it on the website. Let's get into the size. So the case size on this for all three of them is identical. The case is 40.5 millimeter. The lug to lug is a 47 millimeter. The thickness is only 12.8. And I say only 12.8 because keep in mind the old standard bone stock SKX from Seiko is 13.5 millimeters. So this is definitely thinner than that, and it has a nice proportions in the other directions as well. The lug width here is 20 millimeters, so that clearly is an indicator that the bracelet is not for SKX. So disregard what I said before, because SKXs are 22. So it's 20, and it tapers down to 16. You have screw pins, and then you have a fully milled out clasp. You have 6 micro adjust on this, so plenty of adjustments available. You have their awesome pressed case back there, very smooth. It has the Islander logo and the lighthouse. So 6.5 millimeter screw down crown, keeping the 200 meter water resist, and then you have a 120 click bezel, very smooth feeling, much like a good Seiko would feel like. Sapphire crystal, of course, and then you have stick handset. This orange one, this one's called the quote Fireball, and the indices and the handset are kind of done in like a gunmetal, polished gunmetal, and then you have that texture on the dial as well. The date at the 6 o'clock also framed in with that same treatment as the other ones. So this one here, just so you know, this one's called the ISL-196, and I'll put that information down below too. That's the Fireball is the ISL-196. This guy here is the Seafoam green. And you can see you have, polished, more bright surrounds for the markers and the handset. And you'll get a full loom, I think, or partially loomed bezel insert on this one. Very good looking watch. This one comes on a 5-link bracelet. The Fireball one came on the 3-link. And then this one is called Ocean Blue. Nice transitions to the white to the blue. Nice coin edge, very good finishing. Let's try all these on wrist. Greg and I have about the same size wrist, so should be able to check that out. There you go. That's what the blue one looks like on my 7¼ inch wrist. Let's get this off. On the secondary market, expect to pay less, just like any other used watch, right? That's currently though. So that's a snapshot in time. Now, once these are sold out on Mark's site, I have seen some Islander watches hold value much better once they're sold out. Much like when an artist discontinues something, then the value of it goes up. It's a supply and demand thing, right? So that's why I'm saying people are kind of sleeping on these right now, and maybe you shouldn't. Maybe now is the time to pick one of these up because when they're gone, they're gone. So you'll still be able to, he sold a bunch of them, made a bunch of them, sold a bunch of them. So you'll still see them on the secondary market. I just don't know what they're going to do price-wise on the secondary market. So if you want to get one of these, I would get it now. So yeah, you have the loomed bezel on the blue and the green, and then absolutely nothing on the orange one. Not even a loom pip. So completely void of loom on the bezel on the orange one. Still, all three very fun, cool colorways, very comfortable, well-built watches at a definitely below that $500 price point that I used to say was like my comfort zone. And now I say, like, you know, with inflation and everything, that it's hard to achieve that. Well, you still can. They're still out there. Many brands do it. Islander's one of them. Give them a look. Thanks for watching.